giving his 9th speech, Pursue with Power, from the Competent Communicator Manual. It's 5 to 7 minutes, and his title is Simplify Your Decision Making. Please welcome Kyle Levine.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. I just want to say, first of all, that to Sean, I do enjoy running, but not in all weather conditions. But I see why you have to go to the gym, because you're trying to get muscles as big as mine, right? Okay. Simplify your decision making. Think of one major goal that you want to achieve right now. After the speech, whenever you face a decision at any point in your life, say to yourself, will this decision that I'm making get me closer to my goal or farther away from my goal? If the answer is yes, then do it. If the answer is no, then say no and don't do it. James Altucher wrote a book called The Power of No. And in it he advocates saying no to anything that is hurting you, serves standards that are no longer important to you. Say no to people that drain you. Say no to beliefs that are not true to the real you. He believes that in doing so, and he explains it in this book, you will open up new opportunities that are more true to yourself by saying no. Right now, I'm struggling with, but starting to feel better about saying no to my parents. Let me say first of all that I love, respect, cherish, value my parents and my family very, very much. But I'm learning that it is okay sometimes to say no to them. Right now, they want to get together, spend time with me, my kid, their grandson, all the time. They're saying, oh, it's your sister's birthday, let's get together. It's your other sister's birthday, let's get together. It's Mother's Day, let's get together. It's Father's Day, let's get together. It's my birthday, it's your father's birthday, and it just never ends. Would you like to go to a Dodger game? It's Dodgers baseball. So there's always an excuse to get together. However, I have other goals in life rather than just hanging out. Hanging out is fun, but sometimes it gets a little repetitive. You do the same thing over and over again. I can't use that time when I'm hanging out with them to accomplish my goals. Some of my goals are right now finishing a book called High Rise by J.G. Ballard. I can't accomplish my goal when I'm hanging out of wanting to maybe one day write a book myself. And in fact, just hanging out sometimes can, in fact, be not just wasting time, it actually can be detrimental to your goals, such as my goal one day to be cut up, probably like you, get a six-pack, and being svelte and trim is not going to happen when I go to these hangouts and kind of pig out. My dad says, well, you can come to our parties, but you don't have to pig out, right? Don't you have self-control? And I say, well, yeah, like, why doesn't an alcoholic just go to a bar and hang out with his old drinking friends? Doesn't he have self-control, right? You just don't put yourself in those situations, right? So the same thing is like, I'm not going to go hang out all the time and party with my family. So thanks but no thanks. Even though we don't have any plans, I'm actually getting finally comfortable with saying no to my family, that we're just going to stay home and do the things that we need to take care of. It's difficult, but I think now I'm finally getting comfortable with the fact that I'm making the right choice. A derivative of this saying no philosophy is simplifying the decision making that I talked about in the beginning, simplifying the decision making around your goals. That's being productive. So think about a goal that is important to you. It could be some daily time alone, it could be starting a business, getting a degree, spending more time with your family if you want to do that, learning a computer program, or anything that you would like to do. Think about that. And next time you have a decision to make, think, should I accept this invitation? Should I stay at home? Should I do this? Should I do that? Ask yourself when you have a decision to make, will this bring me closer to my goal or farther away? Yes, if it will bring me closer, and no, if it will not. Noah Kagan, the founder of a website called AppSumo, he was number 30 at Facebook, and he went to Mark Zuckerberg one day, and he said, hey, Mark, don't you think it's time that we should think about making some revenue, being like a real company and having, some sales. And Zuckerberg, he had told all of Facebook that our number one goal at Facebook is user growth. And he says, so if we, Noah, if we focus on sales, is that going to bring us closer to our goal of user growth? And he said, no, it's not. He says, okay, then come back and talk to me when you want to talk about user growth. And so they didn't focus on that until their goal changed. So, when you're in your day-to-day interactions, oops, I shouldn't have said that, so. Will eating that birthday cake at somebody's birthday party bring me closer to my goal of having a six-pack? Okay, no, I'll pass. After lunch, you maybe get hungry. Will eating that Snicker bar give you, bring me closer to that six-pack? No. Okay, let me maybe instead have a banana. Should I have soda for lunch or should I have water? Will that ice-cold, frothy, thirst-quenching beer after work bring me closer to my six-pack? Well, yeah, it might actually if you trade in the fettuccine alfredo that you're going to have and have a salad instead. So this is really hard to do. I have not mastered this, and that's why I don't have a six-pack yet. But I heard the concept recently, and I told it to my wife when I was telling her about the speech. And I said, so next time you have a situation, think, will it bring me closer or farther away? She says, Kyle, are you serious? She's like, I've known that for 20 years already. That was Tony Robbins has been saying that for forever. And I said, oh, really? Okay, I guess I'm not bringing anything novel or new to the team, but I think it is a good concept. There's a thing called willpower that makes this tough to do. It's a differentiating factor. And about willpower, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson has a quote, and he says, hard work always pays off. So if you're willing to do hard work and take control of your willpower, ask yourself, will it bring me farther or closer away to my goal? And make that decision, yes or no. Thank you.